说中文。
Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese.
Hello there, welcome once again to Chinese Pod. We bring you lessons in spoken Mandarin. We're coming from Shanghai, China. My name is Ken Carroll.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
And today we have a weather-based lesson. We're talking about the weather.
Yes.
And the level is newbie, so it's absolute beginners. Challenging newbie, not let's say if you've not had a lesson before, it'll be you're a beginner. It'll be manageable, but not the simplest. Now, there are slightly simpler ones that you can find on ChinesePod.com, and there are much more challenging ones if that's what you need to. Now, Johnny, would you mind telling us something about today's lesson?
We are being very fitting to the time. We're talking about snow.
Snow. Okay, snow.
Should I give away the word for snow or
what is
snowing?
the word? What is the word for snow?
下雪,下雪. And that's the verb to snow.
To snow. So 下雪. Okay.
Yes.
That's very interesting. 下雪 to snow, the verb to snow.
What a
All right.
happy occasion.
Well, yeah, I mean, everybody likes snow.
Shall we just dive in now?
Why don't we get into the dialogue?
Dialogue first time.
太好了，下雪了。
真的吗？
当然是真的。
那我们出去玩吧。
Second time.
太好了，下雪了。
真的吗？
当然是真的。
那我们出去玩吧。
Third time.
太好了，下雪了。
真的吗？
当然是真的。
那我们出去玩吧。
Okay, well, let's have the translation.
太好了，下雪了。
Great. It's snowing.
太好了，下雪了。
Great. It's snowing.
太好了，下雪了。真的吗？
Really?
真的吗？
Really?
真的吗？当然是真的。
Oh, for sure, it's true.
当然是真的。
Of course, it's true.
当然是真的。那我们出去玩吧。
Well, let's go out and play.
那我们出去玩吧。
So let's go out and play.
那我们出去玩吧。
Great. Now, this has some excellent little expressions here that are really useful. Now, the first expression I'd like to look at, Johnny, if you don't mind, would be the expression when you want to say great, something is great.
太好了，太好了。
太好了. Great. Now, could you tell us, let's have that slowly. Could you do that slowly for us,
Yes.
please?
太好了，太好了。
Great. Now, 3 elements. Now, the first one is 太,
Yes.
and that's the 4th tone.
Yeah.
And that means
Very
much, or too much. Yeah,
Yes.
too much. And how, meaning
Good.
And the la is just a particle that you don't need to worry about right now, but you can use it. So once again, you want to say great, you say
太好了，太好了。
so there you are now. That could be your first expression in Chinese. In any situation, somebody says something that you like, you can say
太好了，太好了。
太好了. That's wonderful. Now, and I think that expression itself is pretty much 太
太
好了.
好了。That is
Right.
very true.
Now, it's snowing. Let's hear that expression.
下雪了， 下雪了.
Okay, now again we have the la at
Yes.
the end. It's a particle. It's not in itself meaningful. Do not worry about it now because it's just a grammatical thing that we don't
Yes.
need to analyze right now.
But if you do want to learn more about it, can go to our website.
You can find it. Well, you can find it indeed on the tags, on the grammar
Yes.
tags, on the lessons, and there's tons of stuff on it. Now, so 下雪了, the tones there are
Fourth and third.
下雪,
Yes.
right? Right.
下雪.
Good. Now the verb, the word 下 literally means
Down.
Down.
Yeah.
and the word 雪 means
Snow.
So literally translated in Chinese, when you say it's snowing, you say down snow,
snow.
down snow. Well, sounds poetic.
It's like an ice storm.
It does. 下雪了 means it's snowing. So one more time, let's put them all together and say, oh, great, it's snowing.
太好了，下雪了.
There you go. 太好了，下雪了. There you go. Great, it's snowing.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Chinese Pod Trivia. Our first question is, how long will it take you to become an intermediate Chinese speaker using the Chinese Pod app? Is it A, the rest of your life? B, you should already be an intermediate speaker? C, 3 months? Or D, Chinese Pod has an app?
You should already be in.
Ooh, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, 3 months. That's right. Head over to ChinesePod.com now to register for your access to over 4,000 lessons. Get the Chinese Pod app now on Google Play or the App Store.
Now, this could be kids, or it could be here in Shanghai. It could be
Yeah.
grown-ups in Shanghai because it rarely snows. But when it does, it gets everybody's attention.
Yes.
Now, and you might react by saying,
真的吗？真的吗？
now, 真的吗 means really? Okay. Now, 真的, the tone there is a first
First
tone.
and neutral.
Yes. So
真的.
真的. And then the ma is one of those particles. Now, this particle we can tell you a little bit more about
Yes.
because it's very simple. It's used to create
A question.
question. Now, let's compare that expression with and without the particle, Jenny, and let's see the sound and the meaning.
真的，真的吗？真的，真的吗？
Okay, so 真的 means really,
Really,
as in
yes.
for sure. And 真的吗 becomes a question.
Yes.
So that's how you form questions in Chinese.
Yeah, you can actually ask and answer with the with ma or without ma.
Okay. Okay. So in this case, the difference between 真的 and 真的吗, you could say 真的 could be used to say for sure, and 真的吗 is a way to form the question.
Yes.
There's a little bit more subtlety to it than that.
Yeah.
But for now, let's work with that, and that's fine. So, 真的吗, and again, in any situation you think something is interesting, you want to check if it's, you want to verify it to some extent, you can go,
真的吗？真的吗？
great. Now, the next sentence is slightly different than the way we would say something in English, but let's hear it, please.
当然是真的。
Okay. Now, 当然是真的. Now, this at the end, 真的 is the same 真的 as 真的吗?
Yes.
And it means for sure, for
Yeah.
real. And the expression,
当然是，当然是。
great. Now, 当然 means of course.
Yes.
And the verb 是 means to be.
be,
It
yes.
is. It is, of course, real.
real.
It is, of course, for real. 当然 meaning, of course. 是 the verb to be. 真的 means for real. So let's hear that full expression again, please, Johnny.
当然是真的。
当然是真的. Of course it's true. Of course it's for real. Now, every kid's reaction, and indeed
Yeah.
my reaction would
Mine
be to say,
那我们出去玩吧。那我们出去玩吧。
great. Now, let's break that down from the beginning of the sentence. And the first word is
那
fourth tone.
Yes.
And it means, well then. Therefore. Nah. Very efficient way to
Yes.
say it. Nah. Well, in that case, therefore. 我们, we. Now, here's a great expression I want to look at. And it is to go out.
出去，出去。
出去.
Yes.
Now, the tones there are
First and neutral.
neutral.
Yeah, a neutral that borders fourth tone.
Okay. I suppose the emphasis here would be on the chu,
Yes.
as in the go.
Yeah.
Now, let's compare the two sounds, okay? Chu and chu. Could you give us those?
出去出去
Okay. Now, there's a big difference here, right?
Yeah.
Chu and chu.
去
Right. In pinyin, the chu is spelled chu,
Yeah.
right? First time.
Yes.
And chu is spelled
Q
qu. So that's the difference between the ch sound and the ch
She
sound.
sound.
Yes, they're different. Now, 出去玩吧. Now, 玩 meaning
To play.
to play.
Or to have fun.
To have fun. In English, we separate the two. We say
Yeah.
to play is for kids and have fun is for grown-ups. But in Chinese, you use the same word.
We're all Peter Pans.
We're all indeed Peter Pans. We all play. Now, so let's hear that full sentence again. And sorry, there's another particle there which,
Yeah.
from a grammatical perspective, don't worry about it. But what it suggests here is let's do it, right? So the particle at the end is the one
吧
ba, and essentially you use it
to brighten up the mood.
to brighten up the mood and to suggest that it's we are deciding on this together. And as I said, the best way to remember these is in chunks, right? Chunks of language rather than the grammatical sort of discrete grammatical elements, because that gets
Yeah.
just too difficult. So let's hear that last sentence again, please, Jenny.
那我们出去玩吧。
那我们出去玩吧.
Yes.
So in that case, let's go out to play in the snow. Oh, I just feel that was great.
How inviting.
It would be great, but there is no snow around here, and it rarely
真的
snows.
吗？
And it would be good. 真的, very rarely snows around here. Let's listen to that dialogue 3 more times.
Dialogue first time.
太好了，下雪了，
真的吗？
当然是真的。
那我们出去玩吧。
Second time.
太好了，下雪了，
真的吗？
当然是真的。
那我们出去玩吧。
Third time.
太好了，下雪了，
真的吗？
当然是真的。
那我们出去玩吧。
Okay, we hope that was useful. And wherever you are, if it's snowing,
Enjoy it.
you go out and
Yeah.
practice in 太好了.
And hopefully you don't get too much of a good thing.
Indeed, because it's 太好了 when it's 下雪了, right?
对
Okay, we got to go.
Yes.
We'll be back tomorrow. In the meantime,
Meantime.
you know what to do. You go to ChinesePod.com and
You drill down.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
再见。
再见.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number
0416
So just go to www.chinesepod.com/0416
0416
and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/0416